Hey guys, it's Nibzscape here and welcome to a new video. Today we are doing mobile moneymakers and I'm up in the Slayer Tower and we're about to kill some gargoyles. So the same rules apply, price checks for the first 5 hours on the hour and then one on the 10-hour mark, and yeah, we'll see how much profit we've made. I've actually brought my Slayer helm so I can track exactly how many gargoyles we've killed, and at the moment I'm standing on 8,384. So yeah, I definitely like to kill these, and why wouldn't I? They're AFK, and I think we're going to make some good money, and I should be able to track it now on this 10 hours, so that's good. Gear wise, I've got full bandos, knees knot helmet, dragon boots, a whip, and we've also brought the guff in so I can heal up when needed to. Spec weapon, I've got the DDS, but probably ain't going to use that much. Yeah, let's get to the requirements. Okay, so the only real requirement is 75 Slayer, which isn't too bad to get. Obviously, I've got that on my ult as well, so it's definitely doable. And yeah, that's the only real requirement you need. Recommended stats and equipment. I would advise 55 magic. That's for the high alchemy spell. With that, you're going to be able to extend your trips longer, and you're barely going to be banking, to be honest. I'd recommend 70 plus in all your melee stats. That is purely so you can hold Barrow's gear. In particular, you're going to need guffins to heal up when you can. If you can afford it, an SGS will help you out massively. Less time in guffins and speed up your kills. But yeah, apart from that, that's it really. Okay, so we're going to crack on with the video now, and I guess I'll see you in the 1 hour mark for our first price check. I'll see you in a bit. Quickly before I forget, we'll have a quick look at my stats. I've got 88 attack, 92 strength, and also 91 defense. So bear that in mind when it comes to like kills per hour, and the sort of profit you'll get will vary depending on your combat level. So obviously I am doing this with switches. If you wanted to make it more AFK, you could just wear a Ring of Wealth, which is going to collect all the coins for you, and with no switches, just hold guffins, and you'd barely have to look at the screen, which would be pretty cool. So yeah, just bear that in mind. So, should be getting a defense level any second now. There we go, 92 defense coming in. That is pretty nice. And we're actually coming to the 1 hour mark now, any second. Let's have a little look. Alright, so we've got 1 minute to go, so we'll probably get another gargoyle kill in, and then we'll do a little price check. Okay, so I actually have 30 seconds left, so we can actually scrape in one more kill. Hopefully we get something decent. Oh, look at those guffin hits. That's what the guffins is for. Healed me straight back to full health. And anything nice. Let's stop the timer a sec, because we're pretty much at the 1 hour mark now. And coins. Time for our price check. Okay, so add our Mithril bars and our Runite ores in the mix, and the first price check comes to 465,000. Not bad for a first hour. Didn't get too good of drops, but yeah, not too bad at all. And yeah, I'll see you in another hour. So as you can see, the 2 hour mark is here, and once again we'll do another price check. So, oh, fucking clicked the wrong one then. That one. Let's put all this in and see what the final price goes to. As you can see, my inventory is full, and I'm actually going to have to do my first bank in a second. And put the gems in, and the 2 hour price check comes to just over 1 mil, so half a mil an hour. It's not bad for how AFK it is, so I'm happy with that. So as you can see, the 3 hour mark is here, and I'm now having to do my price checks at the bank, because obviously I've got all the Runite ore and gems and stuff, so nonetheless, let's chuck all this into the price checker and see where we stand. As you can see, a lot of the money seems to be coming from all the alchables, so all the Rune 2-handers, Rune full elms, Rune plate legs, they're really starting to add up now. And the final price check, after just add all these gems and Runite ore in, comes to an outstanding just over 1.5 mil, so it is about half a mil an hour. Very good, very AFK, and yeah, pretty excited to see where we are in the 4 hour mark. So the 4 hour mark is here, and once again I'm in the bank doing my price check. And yeah, another good hour I reckon, so let's see where we stand at the end of this. Okay, so let's add the last couple items in here, the Runite ore and the ruby. And yeah, so 2.1 mil, that's just still over half a mil an hour. A much better hour that one, so 4 hours in, and I'll see you at the 5 hour mark. So, as you can see, the 5 hours has passed, we have paused the timer, and it's time for the 5-hour price check. So yeah, most of the money's come from the alcohols and the coin drops, standing at 1.3 mil, but the gold ore, steel bars, they're all starting to add up. Even the mithril bars have added up quite a bit, and the price checks come to around about 2.6 mil, so yeah, that's really good. Okay, so this should be the last gargoyle of the whole 10 hours. We'll have a little look at the time a sec, and yeah, bang on 10 hours. So we'll stop the timer, collect the loot, which was coins, boring. Yeah, we'll teleport back and we'll do the final price check. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put this all in so we can see exactly how much we made, and then I'm going to work out all my costs. So I'll probably go back to my house and repair my Barrows items, probably work out how many nature runes we worked, and then we can take that off at the end and then work out the actual profit per hour, which would be quite cool. So a few more little items to put in. As you can see, most of it is from the alcohols. There's a fair bit from the ores and the steel bars. I never got any Dark Mystic tops, unfortunately, but still the profit is looking pretty good. Well, the actual money we made, almost 5.3 mil. So that's pretty good over 10 hours, and yeah, I'm really happy with that. So we're now going to work out the costs. Okay, so I'm now in the house. I'm going to use my Barrows items on the repair stand, and the cost, 35, just under 35k, which is not bad for 10 hours. Obviously, I was using switches, so if you were going to stay in your guffins, the cost would be a lot higher, but still, that's really good, really good. Okay, so we actually used 118 nature runes, so we'll work out the price of them, 118, and so 32k basically. So we'll subtract that off the final price check. We'll do that now, and yeah, see you in a sec. Okay, so we'll put the last couple items in, and then we'll subtract the 32,000 for the nature runes. So let's subtract that now, 32k. So there we go, 5227. That's not too bad profit over the 10-hour mark. We'll work out the average per hour now quickly. Okay, so it's just over 5.2 mil. So that divided by 10 is 522k an hour. That is really good for something so AFK. Okay, so before we end it, we'll do the usual review over the whole process, and yeah, we'll crack on with that now. Okay, so time for the review. First things first, we'll start off with the profit per hour, and the profit per hour was 522,000. So yeah, 522k, not too bad for something so AFK, really easy. Yeah, can't go wrong. The actual AFK rating, I was going to give it a 4 out of 5, the way I was doing it with the gear switches. If you were just going to camp guffins, it's definitely a 5 out of 5. You sit there and you'll just be full health pretty much all the time. So it's definitely a 5 out of 5 if you're just going to camp guffins. 4 out of 5 if you're going to gear switch. The actual mobile rating itself, I'm going to give that a 5 out of 5. You can't really go wrong. There's no real risk to it. As long as you put your guffins on when you get a little bit low health, you can't really go wrong. So overall, highly recommend this. Really, really easy. Yeah, low stats. You only really need 75 Slayer, which isn't too bad to get. So yeah, overall, brilliant. Do it if you can. If you can't, there's plenty of other moneymakers out there, and hopefully I'll cover some more in the next videos. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.